Hey everyone, welcome back to the Happysimus channel. Today, I want to do something different and share a story from one of my travels in Germany. It's a story with a great and powerful lesson I tell people often. And trust me, it's one of those lessons you wish you'd learned the easier way instead of the hard way. So picture this. I had to travel to another city. A 6 hours journey on the famous IC train in Germany, Intercity Express. Germany has a very good train network system. You could conveniently travel by public transportation to any part of the country. Reading, chilling, relaxing. I was gonna take care of some stuff in another city about 6 hours away. Planned to stay for 2 days. So I booked a nice Airbnb in advance. About 3 to 4 weeks before, great price, good location. And I estimated I was gonna arrive on that day about 6 p.m. 1 hour window. Why? Because the Airbnb host had strict hours online arrival time. You had to arrive no more than 7 p.m. Anyways, I thought it was a simple plan. Everything mapped out. Did it go as planned? No. Midway, the train was running on about 45 minutes delay. My estimate made me realize I might miss my connection subway at my destination, which would result in about 75 minutes delay. Arriving 50 minutes late at the Airbnb, 50 minutes after 7 p.m. So I called the Airbnb host, made them aware of the situation. That's when things became tricky. They told me if I wanted the host to wait for me, I had to pay an extra 50 euros. I thought, man, 50 euros, $55 or more for 50 minutes. I thought that was absurd. I mean, I was paying more or less 50 euros per night. So I said no, and I asked them to kindly wait just a little longer. Anyways, fast forward. I arrived 10 minutes late. After taking a taxi when I arrived at my destination, I paid extra, paid the taxi so I could get faster. Guess what? The host had already left. I called the Airbnb service and they explained the situation to me, and they told me there was nothing they could do since the rules stated no arrivals after 7 p.m. I was frustrated, disappointed, and stranded. Now imagine this. It's winter. It's cold. I am tired. I have my luggage, which is fairly heavy. My carefully planned trip is falling apart. I try finding another place. Late evening, last minute. Well, local Airbnbs are all full. Someone tells me about a nearby hotel. I walk the extra long journey in the cold. I find out it is self-service and also full. I decided at this point in time to step it up. Splurge more or less, get something expensive, whatever it may be. But guess what? Most hotels around are also full. At the end of the night, I have no room, no shower, no place to stay. I am stranded. I literally have to sleep at the train station. I had to spend the night in the train station, folks. The next day, early in the morning, way further from my initially planned location, I finally got a last minute room, which by this time I was more than grateful to have. I was grateful to have the opportunity to get away from the cold, get a shower, catch a rest, lest I ruin my planned activity too. The funny thing is, the new room I got was way more expensive. One night was actually more expensive than the initially 2 nights I had booked for the Airbnb, which I refused to go to. Way more than the 50 euros I refused to pay the previous day because of the tentative 50 minutes delay. Being further away meant I had to pay extra for taxi and public transportation, my new location. My original plans 3 weeks window, more or less ruined. Oh, I forgot to mention something. I still had to pay for the original Airbnb because it was an affordable albeit a no refund booking. Mind you, the booking was marked as a no show. So I could not even leave any customer review about my disappointment, frustration, and what have you. I don't need to tell you what I would have written. Anyways, that's not the point here. So, yes, the lesson I want to share. Sometimes being right isn't worth it. I was focused on standing my ground because of 15 euros, 55 to $60 for 50 minutes, thinking I was defending myself. I felt I was being ripped off, but in the end, I lost so much more. I lost comfort, I lost time, I lost money, I lost peace of mind, and I almost got sick. Sometimes it's okay to swallow your pride. Sometimes it's wiser to let go, to pay a little extra, and keep your bigger picture intact. Don't fight the battle that will make you lose the war. Life will throw small challenges in your way. And yes, sometimes we want to be fair. Sometimes we want to be treated fairly. Sometimes we want to stand up for what we believe. Sometimes we want to prove ourselves. But ask yourself, what will I gain and what will I risk losing? Trust me, learning this was hard, cold, tiring, and expensive. But at least now I know. So next time you're faced with a choice between right and being wise, it could be a quarrel or a fight with a friend or a relative, a dispute with an authority, a situation where you're determined to prove your point, stand your ground, make others know who you are. Think twice. Maybe, definitely be way better to just be wise than to be right. If you like this story and want more live lessons from my travels, otherwise, hit that subscribe button, guys, and join me on the Happysimus journey. Peace and love.